Hello, I'm Kevin Sanchez Bite, and I'm going to talk about depression, a serial killer. Are you as far as you suppose from suicide? For the beginning of this tech talk, I wanted to explain you that there is but one serious philosophical and psychological problem, and that is suicide. But suicide have a lot of problems behind, and in here I'm going to explain you the most frequent and most important signal that is depression. And I'm pretty sure that you will know at least one person with depression or with symptoms of depression. To start with, I'm going to explain you the scientific meaning of depression. Depression, scientific known as major depressive disorder, is a common but serious medical illness that affects how the humans feel, act, and think. But what happens when this way of thinking or feeling are transforming into something very, very bad until the point that you don't want to feel or to think anymore? What happens when you get to this point of depression? All the problems that people have do not magically disappear, depression either. So, the first step in fighting depression is just to admit and recognize that you're actually suffering of depression. So now I'm going to talk about one day or brief time of sadness does not make a person's life entirely sad. Now try to analyze the dimension of your problems and think that outside is at least one person that is having a worse time. This person can have terminal illnesses, abuse, political or economical problems, and I'm pretty sure that this person is having a worse time than yours. So try to analyze the dimension and the importance that you are giving to the problems. Maybe you are not suffering depression and you are just having a bad moment. All the problems in life can have a solution, but what are the solutions that you are going to have? At this point, it's very important that you get people to help you. These people can be people you trust in, or even a professional in this field, like a psychologist. But I want to explain a little bit more important topic, and it's suicide does not mean was no killer. Let me explain this point. When a person that has depression or is about to have depression receives bad comments, insults, or have tracing, this person can be considerably affected with these comments, even if these comments are insignificant. When a friend of yours is having depression and you usually insult your friend, have a bad relationship, you don't imagine how much are you making this person suffer, and you can imagine how much are hurting these persons. But why do people keep hurting persons with depression? Well, the answer is very easy to explain, and is that people have a big indifference with the death that happens to themselves. This is kind of like this point of the talk, that is that people rarely brings flowers to a suicide. The media, the politicians, and maybe the family are trying to hide these situations because of many problematics. There are discomfort, amazement, or even embarrassment. So the problem in here is that all the society do not accept as the suicide and depression as a priority problem. So, as a result of all the investigation and reflection that I did, I want to give the conclusion that we as a society, we have to recognize all of our problems, all of us. And in that moment, When we all know exactly what our problems are, we will develop the best solutions for all these problems, and not only temporary solutions for a problem that in the future will upgrade this problem and make more problems and more situations that are bad for our people. So we could create the best solutions only in the moment that we recognize all of our problems and we don't feel embarrassed about these problems. And through this, we could have a better society without a single suicide. Thank you for your attention. Puto.